Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you're not new. Today we have a get ready with me, and I wanted to do one in real time because you guys know every time I come back from traveling, I love just talking to you guys and letting you know my experience and just how kind of the trip went overall before you guys see the vlogs. But I'm really excited that I had a chance to catch up with some of my girlfriends in the city and then also visit family, aside from like all the work that I had to do on top of that. But you guys will hear me talk about everything in the get ready with me. But before we get started, I do want to thank Dossier for sponsoring a portion of today's video. I love Dossier, and they create perfume dupes which are actually really similar in sense to the original. I feel like they are vegan, cruelty free, they use clean ingredients, and they have a money back guarantee. So if you don't enjoy your perfume, or if you don't think that it smells similar, then you can of course get your money back. But I feel like for the price, you cannot beat it. These are my two favorites, and I've been using Ambre Cherry. I do have a 10% off link that you guys can click down below, and then you also get additional discounts when you're on the site, so it comes out to a super affordable price. This is great for birthdays, for gifts, for anything. I will have a link down below where you guys can click and get some money off, and then also there are deals on top of it on the website, so you guys can go ahead and check that out. But a lot of them are in stock right now, so definitely get your hands on them because they are some of my favorites. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get started with the video. Hi guys! So we have a real-time get ready with me. Wow, I haven't seen you guys in forever. I know that you guys really liked that I pushed out all of the like Christmas and like shopping and all of that. I literally went to one store only. Happy that I got that done and out of the way. I do want to kind of like film and fill you guys in a little bit, so yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy. I'm trying to figure out like the way to do this. Okay, so gonna use the Hydro Milk. Sorry, I feel like you guys are like not in the frame. Okay, so I'm gonna use the Hydro Grip Primer. This is one of my favorite primers. I don't really need my makeup to last today, to be honest, because I'm not really doing anything, just like staying home and like editing and then doing a little bit of homework. Although I think I might drop that gloss because I'm not happy. Anyway, let's go ahead and start with my eyebrows. Of course, I always start with the eyebrows. But I wanted to talk to you guys because I obviously have been gone for quite some time. I went to New York a little bit for work and then also to visit family and friends, and it was just, it's always so nice to catch up with everyone because it's like one of my favorite, I don't know, I wouldn't say that New York is like one of my favorite places, but I do enjoy being there just in doses. Yeah, I think the city is overwhelming for me. It's like overstimulating in my opinion, especially because I love downtown LA, but you get it in doses. It's like a mini city. It's not too crazy like Manhattan is. And I honestly loved the suburbs a lot more when I went to go visit my cousins. They live in Connecticut though, so it's not like, I don't know, nothing like the city, but I loved it. I was so happy to see them, and I stayed there for a while just to kind of like hang out and like spend time with them. And then also I became a godmother, which I'm so excited about. I know that there are so many responsibilities that comes with that, but I think it's so like rewarding. Like I would see people in like my foster mom's family, and obviously I'm not like immediate family to them, so like I would never be a godmother to like any of the kids, but I was just so happy when my aunt had asked me to. So that was really nice, and I'm like super excited. My baby cousin is like my immediate cousin because she's my mom's brother's daughter. So yeah, but they call me Ming because I'm older than them, and their mom is older than me. So like you call somebody, like in Khmer they have like Ming or is like what you call an elderly person. You don't really call them by their name, but the thing would be like if, okay, so because I'm younger than their mom, then they call me Ming, but if I was older than their mom, then they would call me So my kids would call my aunt because she's older than me. So it's kind of how it goes. So whoever is older than my mom, I call them and whoever's younger than my mom, I call them Ming. Ming means like auntie, or like just like generalization. But I also call my aunts Ming too because they are. I did my makeup like every single day in New York. I could not leave my room without it because I felt like, you guys know, I like getting ready and I don't like being in the city, especially the area that I was in. So I first stayed in, you guys will see the vlogs after this, so I know it's not really gonna make sense right now, but I stayed in Tribeca when I initially got there because I was meeting up with someone, and then I just wanted it to like be convenient, I guess. So I stayed in Tribeca, and then when I came back, I was in Upper East Side, which I've talked about this in my vlog before, like when I was staying at the one hotel. Kind of felt different, but I did like it. Like, I loved the hotel that I was in. I stayed at the Lowe's. Like, they didn't help me take my bags upstairs. Getting the room was like kind of annoying, and they were not like helpful whatsoever. And so I liked my room of like the hotel and stuff, and I just felt like they weren't super kind and like considerate, and I feel like the experience overall was just not what I wanted. Like, I think staying in the Upper East Side, you get like really nice cars for like your Ubers and stuff. Like, I got a Mercedes van for the airport, and I didn't click like Uber Black or anything like that. And just like day to day, you get like SUVs, which is really nice. But I think that like you obviously want a good experience in your home, right? So that was my home for like a week and a half, and I sure did not feel like comfortable like 100%. I think next time I'll stay at like an Asian hotel. Like, I think the Peninsula, I don't know, I need to do research on like which hotels the Asians are staying at, just like be with them, because that was just a very uncomfortable experience. And I loved like the hotel nonetheless. Like, I loved the amenities that they had. Like, I just realized I didn't use my spa credit. Like, when you book, you can get like spa credit, so totally did not take advantage of that. Yeah, I don't know, I always feel like this way whenever I go to New York and I'm like on that side of town. And the thing is, like, I like it. Like, there are so many food places that I like. My workouts are there, and just not the best experience. But also, I think like everyone says like, oh, that's normal for like that area. Like, it's just how it is. And it sucks that that's how it is, but I guess that is how it is. Yeah, not entirely sure how to feel about that. I'm actually really happy that I feel like Park Lane was a little bit more, this sounds like stupid because I feel like saying like, oh, this place is more inclusive, or like this place is more inclusive, like to me, like, it doesn't make sense, because it's like, I feel like anyone can really go anywhere, like, as long as you have the money for it. But I feel like I just saw more diversity in Park Lane. I don't know. And it's not that I wouldn't do it again. Like, I would do it again. Like, so what? Like, I'm not inclined to tip anybody when I'm there, and I love tipping like the doorman. And like, I did tip the doorman, and they were like different ethnicities. Not that it really mattered, but like, they were more helpful, and they were like super friendly. So like, them, they had a better attitude. But the people at the front desk, like, they did not have a good attitude. I don't know, it just like was not. Anyway, that's enough complaining about that. But I filmed a few Get Ready With Me, so you guys will see like the same makeup, obviously. But I'm super happy to be home. I know Luna was actually really excited to be home, because as soon as she got here, she was making herself super comfortable, obviously recognized everything, went back to her usual spots. So I'm really happy to have her back. I was really sad because I missed her the most, and I feel like I was going to stay another week if my little sister, I would have stayed another week had my little sister not had to go to Mexico with the family. But I just like ended up booking everything and then just came home, so I was like, whatever. And then my mom brought Luna the next day to me, so yeah. And then I got to see them before they left to Mexico, so I'm really happy about that. I feel like I definitely like when my parents travel, because I feel like they didn't do it a lot when I was like a kid living with them, so it's really nice to see them like out and about and like doing everything. But obviously I just got back, so it's not like I was gonna hop on a plane and go with them to Mexico. But I was supposed to go to Tahoe yesterday morning, but I literally could not, and I missed Luna way too much to like just get up and leave again. Although I might be leaving this weekend, so who's to say. But using my Lancome bronzer, this one looked the most natural in terms of like everyday makeup and just a quick get ready with me. Especially for my workouts, I obviously did wear makeup because that's what makes me feel more confident and comfortable. And I actually really like SLT. There's one instructor that I particularly liked. I don't remember her name though, but she was in Tribeca. I think she also teaches at the Upper East Side location, but I wasn't there like the day that she taught that. Not a huge fan of Body Rock because it's very similar to Solid Core. Not a huge fan of Solid Core unless there's there's two instructors that I really like that are in Culver City, so them I don't really mind it, but I don't know, Solid Core is just like, whatever. You guys, I seriously love working out, and I feel like, especially with the new year, like if you guys are not Like, if you guys are not like motivated and stuff, like, trust me, it makes you feel so much better. And I know people say that and like you're just kind of like, oh, whatever, like I don't have time for it or whatever, but I literally was on the treadmill and I was watching like one of my dramas on the treadmill, and I just did 12 through 30, and then after that I did a cool down for 30 minutes, and I was just walking at like a 3 speed and then a 6 incline, and that's all you need just to get a few more steps in. And like, to me, that's enough. Like, I don't want to push myself too much. I love working out, and I love like the feeling of how I feel afterwards, especially if I get like all of my steps in, which I didn't today. I think I only did 7,000 steps, but nonetheless, you still feel very accomplished, and it's just such a great feeling. So highly recommend it. And I was not really like a huge, like, I hated working out, like going to the gym was dreading, but then like the more I did it in the city, because I didn't work out for like a week before I left, so oops. So that was kind of like not super motivating, and I wasn't really excited to go to my workout classes. But I feel like, I don't know, every time I look at my body or I look at like hot girls and like girls with skinny bodies, like it makes me motivated. And I know that sounds really weird, but I've never like looked at someone and thought like, oh my god, I wish I had their body. Like I've never been insecure in that way. I mean, I feel like I used to, like way back when, but I never was like, oh my god, like I really wish I looked like them, or like just been like super insecure. Like, you know how people see girls on TikTok, like they'll post the, oh, social media isn't real or whatever, and it's like, okay, it's not real because you're doing that. Like, don't do that. And like, it's just adding to the whole like, oh, social media is fake and stuff. And like, it can be real if you keep it a real place, but people are like photoshopping their photos and stuff. So it's like, who even believes everything that they see anymore? Like, it doesn't make sense to me. Like that's super naive. Obviously, like, and I don't know. Okay, so one of the things that I don't like is when people say like, oh, social media isn't real, or the way that you see people online is like not real. I think it's true to a certain extent. Like, yeah, some people might be faking it, but for me, my life is my life. Like, I don't like pretend to wake up at like 5 a.m. Like, that's my reality. Like, I do it every single day. And I guess to some people it might be like, oh, they just do it for like a TikTok or something, which like, okay, like, yeah, then that's definitely fake. But I don't think it's fair to like put everyone in like this category just because they enjoy things like that. But it just seems so unrealistic because you don't find joy in it, or because you feel like it's not fulfilling to you. And I don't know if that's making sense, and that's not to say like, okay, so let me just preface this by like, one of my really good friends, Imani, she talked about like her New Year's resolution and stuff, and I think she made a comment like social media isn't always real, or like something like that. And I'm not making this video like because she had said that. I'm just saying, like, I see videos like that on TikTok like all the time. I think maybe to some people, like, sure, you can see some people out and about and like it's not completely like 100% real, but I think it's up to you to determine whether or not like what kind of lifestyle you want. Like, she even said like, oh, and I'll link her video down below in case you guys want to watch it and get some inspiration, because I found that what she said was like really, I don't know, it made a lot of sense to me, but some of it I didn't. You obviously are not going to agree with like everything that your friends say, and Imani knows that I love her to pieces, like so much, and we've been friends for like a very long time, so like we understand each other, but it's okay to like disagree with some of the things that are said. And like I said, I'm not saying this to like, you know, be like, oh my god, like that's not true or whatever. But yeah, I love Imani, and I think like if you watch people who are obviously not super consistent with like their vlogs, or like you see things or like patterns change in comparison to them having like a 5 a.m. morning routine, and then next thing you know you see a vlog that's like, oh, I've been getting up at noon every single day this week. Like, then you're like, what? So is your morning routine not your routine then? Like, do you understand what I'm saying? Like, that's kind of like where I'm coming from, like when I'm saying that. I think that yes, there are a lot of people that are not like super consistent and like don't enjoy that kind of lifestyle, and they do it just to kind of seem like aspirational, or like they want to give someone like inspiration, which like, yeah, okay, that's fine, but don't fake it. Like, don't say like, this is my morning routine every single day. Like, obviously it's not, you know? I like to put a little bit of the Charlotte Tilbury because it's a lot brighter and it's one of my favorites. Yeah, everyone knows that like, oh, social media is fake, whatever. Like, yeah, sure, okay, we get it, but like, don't contribute to it, you know? Like, I don't know, I just never get jealous when I see things like that, because it's like you take everything with a grain of salt, and if you see someone's life and you're like, oh wow, this is so cool, like, okay, do something to get there. Like, I don't know, I wouldn't like sit in my room and cry about a lifestyle that I didn't have, or a lifestyle that I thought was unattainable, like I would just work towards it. Like, I don't know, people are so sensitive nowadays. Maybe I think this is like part of like the way that I was raised and why I feel the way I do about these kinds of topics, because I feel like anything is really attainable if you actually try hard enough. Whether it's legal or not, that's none of my business, but it is. Okay, let's set the under eyes before they start creasing, because my under eyes have been creasing like crazy. And I told you guys in a video that like I was thinking about getting filler because I was getting super self-conscious about it. But yeah, I don't look at girls' bodies and think like, oh my god, I wish I had that, or like look at someone's lifestyle and think like, oh my god, like that's so cool. Like, yeah, I think sometimes I have looked at like people's vlogs and thought like, oh my god, I wish I could buy all of that right now too, but like obviously I can't. But I never like am a fucking hater about stuff like that. Like, I don't think that's okay. And I don't think it's okay to like put people down or like say like, oh, they can't do this or they can't do that, because I just don't like when people like generalize everyone as a whole. Oh, and then so I made that video, right, like my last video, about like people saying stupid stuff on TikTok. And then I had asked, okay, so Aloni, which is Danielle's husband, which Danielle has like the caviar company, Marquis. So he had posted a video of him like eating caviar butter with caviar and on like fitness bread. And I had asked a question. I had said like, oh, did he toast it? One, because my sound wasn't on. Two, I just had captions. And then some girls like, oh my god, it's so funny that you made a video like ranting about people saying things like this when you had asked like a question very similar. I'm sorry, what? It was a valid question, one, because I didn't have my volume up, so how the hell was I supposed to hear the crunch? But like, I get it. Like, once someone commented like, oh, from the sound of it, like it does sound like it's toasted, and I was like, oh, okay, cool, whatever. But that's a valid question. Like, you don't think about like context clues, like, I don't know. And then I went to her page and I was like, there's nothing to argue about here. I think I had said something to her, and then she responded back, and I was like, I'm not even gonna argue with someone that looks like a goat. So I'm gonna contour my nose a little bit. And I was going, okay, oh my god, you guys. So the Charlotte Tilbury magic wand was in stock at Sephora. I took Jazzy to shop at Sephora just like a little bit because Luna had scratched her when she tried to put Luna in the bag. So yeah, she got attacked. So I was like, okay, I'll make up for it. I felt super bad. But I think she got a Too Faced blush, she got Dior lip oil, she also got Too Faced concealer, and then she also got a Pillow Talk lip liner and lipstick, like the little duo. So in case you guys wanted to know what her haul was. But yeah, so we went to, so where was I going with this? We went to Sephora and I picked up the, we went to Sephora and I picked up the Makeup by Mario. But I can't believe Jazzy like already wearing makeup and it's so crazy. But I told her that she should have chosen these things when I told her, or when I had asked her what did she want from Sephora, because like she wanted stuff but she didn't want to say like what. She doesn't have makeup because she ran out of all of her stuff. Okay, so sometimes I'll do like a crease, but I haven't. I did like a supernatural makeup look. I thought that I was gonna end up using the lashes that I got from Amazon, and you guys, I put it on like one day and like that was it, and I never touched it again. I just curled my lashes, and then I ended up getting a lash lift in the city. I went to a place in the Upper East Side, which I will put in the video once I like upload the vlogs and stuff, and once they go live. Yeah, I didn't last with those lashes for long. It was just a pain to like put on and take off, and then I wanted to keep them on, but then conversations that were had were like so deep, and like I kept crying, so I was like, you know what, fuck them lashes, because like it wasn't gonna stay on. So I was just like, okay, I can't keep them on, like whatever. So I ended up just like not putting it back on. My skin texture got a lot better since I got back because I was using the Pixi like pads. I think they're like vitamin C. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. They're like they're some sort of vitamin like resurfacing pads, and I really like them. But they kind of like burn a little bit, but I like it because it made my skin like so much smoother. And I was getting little like bumps on my chin. And then I did like a blowout on my hair last night, which is why it's not like too frizzy, but I think I'm gonna curl it, so I'll show you guys in a bit. And then for my eyes, I like using this one. I actually really love Buxom because Buxom does not smudge at all. I wonder if I still have it actually. I'm gonna go ahead and apply some this. But yeah, for the new year, I would love to like just get back on my fitness routine and like do 12-3:30 every single day, go for walks, just like do everything necessary to get like my dream body. So of course, like I feel like fitness is always like a goal for like the new year, and like it's so like taboo at this point, but it's like if you're willing to work for it, then I want to go to Hawaii in like a few months, like a month or two, so I really need to get it together and get my dream body. But I am gonna eat rice today, so yeah. But I feel like carbs are not like horrible for you, just in moderation. Taking the Laura Mercier crayon and putting it in my inner corner. I love it on the tip of my nose. I honestly didn't vlog a lot in the city. Like I think most of my like dinners were like super private. I think maybe I took pictures of like the food or like just a little video, you know, but like nothing too crazy. I just didn't really want to do that, and like it's just like a lot of personal conversations, and like it was just like not the vibe to like be filming at dinner. Also, some of the dinners I didn't like entirely enjoy the food, so I feel like that kind of puts me in a bad mood. I know I sound like a brat, but whatever. I'm gonna use my glitter inner corner. Just lay it on there. And then I'm using the L'Oreal Hydrofuge Telescopic Mascara. Okay, so because I have a lash lift, I don't do like false lashes or anything. I just pretty much put mascara on my eyelashes. I've actually been doing this, I used to do this when I did mascara back in the day, but so I just put like a card here. I think they have like a mascara shield, but I just put a card here, and then I look so crazy. I really like the blue mascara because it kind of feels like a little dried out, whereas my black one is like super wet because it's like new. I just got it over Thanksgiving, I think. Was it Thanksgiving or was it? Yeah, I think it was Thanksgiving. I'm just working on growing them out, so I'm using Grande Lash and Ordinary Lash Serum. I feel like my eyes really burned when I got my lash lift, but I like the end result. But I think the perming part kind of hurt a little bit. Not like painful, but like I said, it just burned my eye. And then you do have downtime, which I had no idea about. I kind of feel like this is not the color to use. It's okay. It's like a lip plumper. And then gonna take my Bare Minerals and just blend everything together. It makes my blush a little bit more like diffused, which I'm not a huge fan of, so I always apply more blush afterwards. I'm just taking the same brush, just whatever's on there. And then just gonna spritz my face. I feel like everything looks even, right? I just got back like 2 days ago, but I'm literally not in the mood to like talk to anybody, to do anything. I'm just like, I don't know. I was gonna go to my best friend's house yesterday and it started raining, and I was like low-key like sad but like happy because I just wanted to be alone. I don't know. I feel like not being home for a while, you just like want to be alone. I love you, bestie, if you're watching this. But I was like, I'm good. I'm good. Let's go ahead and do the hair, and then I'll show you guys my outfit. Like, I don't know, some people might not like it. I wore my Uggs, so I'll just tell you that. But it's a very like casual outfit. I just wore it to dinner at my hotel, and I really liked it. I love this top, so I'll tell you guys where everything is from when we're done with the video. And I show you guys my outfit. So let's go do my hair. And I think I did put a bow in my hair. I love my bows because I think that makes you look like so feminine and like fragile, and I love that. So let's go ahead and do the hair. To the bathroom we go. So my hair is done and it's all curled. I use the Vadana. This one is a 1.57 inch. So it's like 1.5 inch, which I love a lot more than just like the 1.25 inch. The curls just come out way bigger and it's like more effortless in my opinion. It looks more effortless at least. And then I think when I add a bow, it just makes it look so much cuter. I feel like it only looks good if you have like bangs in the front though, so make sure you have like just a piece of your hair out. So yeah, that's what it looks like. Hi. Hi, Mama. What? Okay. So that's what it looks like. I'm gonna go ahead and put on the full outfit so you guys can see it. Let's go put on the full outfit so I can show you. So I took the bow out because now that I'm thinking about it, I was like flipping my hair back and forth, so I don't think I had it in, and I think it looks better without it. So this top is from Uniqlo. It's their wool line. Luna, no. And then my pants are Aritzia Effortless, and I'm in a size 4 in them. And then I just wore my Uggs. These are the slipper Uggs, so they don't go all the way up, which I don't like wearing the ones that go all the way up just for like casual stuff. But yeah, I just wore this to brunch and I really liked it, so I wanted to show you guys the outfit. I know it's like super casual. I think this is great if like you have like a quick errand to run, or like if you're getting brunch close to your place. It's really easy to just like throw on and look put together even though you're like not in the mood. You can obviously throw a coat over this, which I would do if it was a little bit colder. Yeah, I love it. So I hope that you guys like it as well. I know it's very simple, very like me in an outfit, and I just have it with my Goyard because I love the Goyard blue with like any neutral outfit, preferably like lighter shades. So I can't wait to wear it in like the springtime because I got it in summer of last year, so I'm very excited. But yeah, this is my outfit. I hope that you guys like it. And also don't forget to check out Dossier. What is that? Okay, so that's my outfit. I hope that you guys liked it. Don't forget to check out Dossier in the description bar down below, and I will see you guys in my next video, which are going to be New York vlogs. So I hope you guys like them. Bye!